Hello and welcome back to another episode. Let me just start this episode by saying go away and watch a film called Kung Fury. It's on Netflix, but more to the point, it's on YouTube. I'll put the link in the video description below and also put a little clickable bit just over here. Watch this piece of entertainment. It's just over half an hour long and you will thank me, okay? I'll wait. You go and do that. I'll just look at my Mr. Bump. Okay. To bump or not to bump? This is the question. It's actually an alarm clock. When he goes off, you can sort of throw him, and when he bumps, the alarm stops. It's pretty good. I like Mr. Bump. Okay, is everyone back? Yeah? Okay, good. Okay, cool. Right, well, see? How amazing was that? This is a film which came out in 2015, and it was based on a Kickstarter funding project, Kickstarter campaign that was funded in 2014 from the mind of a guy called David Sandberg. It stars him and is written by him as well, and I think he directed it. This is a total homage to 1980s and 1990s culture. This is as sort of topical as I could be today. These are the biggest glasses I have. I don't have a baseball cap. This is as close as I could get. But this film is just dripping with nostalgia for that whole period. And I mean, first of all, if you have a nostalgia for renting film on VHS, this movie is for you, because it's bad in that sense. It's like the shots are overexposed. You've got the blacks have like a pop around them of like a green halo or haze. The tracking, it goes on and off during the film. The sound is a bit warbly here and there, and it's just beautiful. In the same way that the Alien Isolation, the computer game, that opens up with a sort of VHS tracking kind of feel. This film does the same thing all the way through, and it doesn't get in the way. It just feels like you're watching a movie, a fairly bad movie, but an amazing, awesome movie from the 1980s. So I'm about to launch into a stream of consciousness about how awesome this film is, and in that sense, this film is a stream of consciousness. In terms of just awesome ideas. Everything is on the table, everything is on the screen, and nothing is really too much for it. I just respect it so much. So just before we dive into that, there's something actually that I forget to mention in this stream of consciousness, and that is that actually in amongst all this awesomeness, there's even an animated section which is part He-Man, part G.I. Joe, part Dragon Ball Z. It's again a thing of beauty. So I totally forgot about that section, but anyway, here we go. Here's my. This is what came out of my head having watched this film. If you're a fan of the idea of an arcade machine losing its shit and just sort of shooting up people and just actually swearing at people and getting shot up by the police. If you're a fan of someone actually surfing a Ferrari into that arcade machine while shooting guns and spouting one-liners. If you're a fan of an action hero who's like part Ryu from Street Fighter, part Strider, part sort of Street Fighter character, and a little bit of sort of Sylvester Stallone thrown in there. If you're a fan of David Hasselhoff, if you're a fan of the idea of having a friend who can hack time with a power glove and send you back to the time of the Vikings, where they're fighting laser raptors and riding Tyrannosaurus Rexes and wolves. And if you're a fan of killing Hitler in the most awesome, protracted, gloriously bloody and violent fight scene, which is very much like a section from Streets of Rage, then this movie is for you. I didn't really know what to expect. I didn't see the trailer, I didn't see anything. I was just basically trying out my brand new Wii U console, installed Netflix, and up came Kung Fury as a suggestion. And good God, is it good? You need to watch that. I mean, that you already have, haven't you? You already have, but it's just superb. My favourite part of this film, though, is the fact that they're not remotely scared of what they are. They're completely having fun with the ridiculous, over-the-top idea of going back and killing Hitler. They have a police officer who's got a triceratops head, a triceracop, I do believe. There is all the tropes about a police officer losing his partner and I work alone. Is in all this sort of stuff is in there. A little bit of Lethal Weapon, a little bit of Die Hard, a little bit of Jean-Claude Van Damme. Everything has been thrown at this, and it's just wonderful. I mean, the whole thing starts out with with some gangsters flipping a police car up in the air by stomping on a skateboard, and the police car goes flying. I mean, how awesome is that? This is just awesome. I mean, in that sense, this little video isn't really a review of sorts, because all I've done is spout concepts and said how awesome it was. But that's because this film is extremely entertainment incarnate. And apparently, as far as I can tell online, there's a Kung Fury movie coming, a second one, a follower, Kung Fury 2, coming soon. But in this one, the main character, Kung Fury, goes up against the Kung Führer in the shape of Hitler, and it's just fucking awesome. I love it. I absolutely love it. And I had to just say that I loved it. I love it. I love this movie. Just over half an hour long. Watch it. It just... So there you have it, guys. As I say, I wasn't planning on filming anything today, but this film just demanded a reaction from me, and that this is what came out of my mouth, unscripted, based on that half hour of entertainment. It is fantastic. Well done to the guys who made it. Hats off. Trousers down, nice big clap. Not sure what that means, but the point is, it is fantastic. Just go and watch it. Half an hour of your time. It's free to watch on YouTube, and you won't regret it. It's just awesome, as long as you don't take it too seriously, obviously. And I'm looking forward to the second one. By the look of it, like I say, by the look of it, there's a Kung Fury Part 2 coming at some point, and I'm so happy having watched that, and hopefully that's clear. Hopefully it makes you happy too. Anyway, guys, to finish this in an appropriate way, don't do drugs, stay in school, and until next time, do take care. Bye bye.